Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and as you can tell from the title, I'm back with another video game pickups. Got another stack of games to get through yet again for this episode, more PlayStation 4 and 3DS goodness. So with that being said, I'm just going to get straight into it. Okay, so the first game that I quickly want to showcase was actually sent to me as a gift. So Ken over at Ken's Game Collection was kind enough to send me a Japanese copy that he had as a spare of Uncharted Golden Abyss. You guys know I'm a massive fan of the series, pretty much my favourite gaming franchise of all time, and this was the only Uncharted game that I didn't own. Now I can't play through this, I don't own a Vita, and I don't really intend to purchase one just to play through this, but it's absolutely awesome finally completing my Uncharted video game collection, and hopefully this gets ported across to the PlayStation 4 at some point because I do really want to play it. So Ken, thank you so much. This was an awesome gift. You didn't have to, but you were kind enough to send me your spare copy, which is just friggin' awesome. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. And guys, if you're not subscribed to Ken's channel, which quite possibly not a lot of you are, I'll leave a link in the description box below. He's a fellow Australian video game YouTube based channel. His videos are top quality, he's extremely knowledgeable, and he has a great taste in games and an amazing collection. So definitely check him out if you haven't already. His channel link will be left in the description box below. So Ken, once again, thank you for this. I really appreciate it a lot. Alrighty, so we'll move on to the PlayStation 4 pickups. Most of these I got for really cheap prices again. Still taking advantage of those sales, guys. They've been awesome for me. So the first one we have here is Velocity 2X. I'm still undecided what I think of this game. Granted, I've only played about an hour of it. The concept's kind of interesting. Basically, it's two games in one almost. It's a top-down shooter and a 2D side-scrolling platform game. Two genres that I absolutely love, but I don't know whether they necessarily work very well combined, or at least within this game. There's no real flow or blend between the two different levels, so you kind of go from a top-down shooter level right into a platforming level, and it's kind of jarring. It's kind of repetitive, the gameplay's a little bit basic and bland. Now granted, I'm not too far into the game, so things could improve, but at this point I'm not really entirely sold on this one, so I'm not too sure whether I would recommend it or not. It seems to get a lot of good reviews, and I thought it was interesting enough to purchase, but I'm not entirely sure on this one. So if it sounds interesting, I do recommend at least looking into it, look up some reviews or gameplay. But yeah, I'm just not too sure on this one as of right now. The next game, however, for the brief time that I've played it, it's really awesome. It's definitely my type of game, and that is Slain Back from Hell. This is pretty much throwback 8-bit old school platforming right here. Very similar to the Castlevania 8-bit games, and to a slightly less extent Ghouls and Ghosts or Ghosts and Goblins style gameplay. It is pretty challenging, but I like the graphics style. The gameplay is really good, and it has a really good soundtrack, so I definitely recommend checking this one out. That's Slain. The next one I haven't really started yet. It's a new release, or at least over here in Australia, and I just received it yesterday. I'm wanting to finish up a few other games before I start this one. But that is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I'm sure this game needs no introduction. It's super popular right now, a lot of hype and buzz surrounding this title, and for good reason as far as I can see. The reviews have all been great, the gameplay looks absolutely awesome. It's definitely my type of game, but yeah, I haven't started it yet, so I can't comment. I will say though, if you live in Australia and you haven't picked this one up yet, the cheapest price for this game over here at least is $53, and that is on either Amazon Australia or Oz Game Shop. They're both $53. I believe the Xbox One version is the same price. I'm not too sure how much the Switch version is going for. But yeah, $53 Amazon Australia or Oz Game Shop is definitely the cheapest I've seen it, because most stores like eBay Games have this for about $70, so there's quite a big price difference there. But cannot wait to check this game out, it looks awesome. Okay, and the last PlayStation 4 title for this update, and I've kind of saved the best one to last because I love this game, and that is Mac's Curse of Brotherhood. I'm almost finished it. This game is absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you're a fan of Heart of Darkness from the PlayStation 1, this game has a lot of similarities to that. The storyline's kind of similar, the gameplay mechanics are kind of similar, and even some of the level design has a similar feel to Heart of Darkness. But this game is phenomenal. It's a puzzle platformer and it plays really, really well. It's a 2.5D style side scroller and it's just absolutely awesome. I love the fact that it's not really a combat focused platformer, it's more about puzzle solving. The puzzle solving is really, really good. It's kind of a blend of sort of easy and some challenging puzzle sections that you have to think a little bit, which I do like. And the gameplay mechanics are cool. This one has a cool feature where you use a felt marker pen to solve the puzzles, which is really, really awesome. It's a pretty unique and different mechanic and it works really, really well. So yeah, this game's phenomenal. I cannot recommend it enough. I don't think I've really seen this game in too many people's PlayStation 4 collections or update style videos, so do yourself a favour and check this game out. As I said, it's awesome. So those are the PlayStation 4 titles. Now we'll move on to the 3DS titles and wrap this episode up. So the first two 3DS titles, they weren't amazing deals or anything, however they're two kind of high-end games that I wanted to get while I still could for a decent price, and one of them is a really new game that came out this year. So the one that came out this year is of course Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. I know a lot of people hate on the Kirby series, I like it. I think there's definitely a time and a place, at least for me, to play through relaxing and easy games, and the Kirby franchise definitely hits that spot for me. I'm a big fan of the Kirby franchise, so cannot wait to check this one out. It looks really, really good. I did play through a little bit of this game on the Wii, Kirby's Epic Yarn, and that was awesome from what I played of it, so cannot wait to get into this one. And yeah, as I said, I was happy to pick this one up for a decent price. And yeah, sad to say this is one of the last 3DS games to get released. The next game, this was high on my want list and I'm glad that I picked it up, and that is Metroid Samus Returns. I'm a massive fan of this franchise and this game is awesome, so absolutely loving this one so far. The Metroid games, they seem to get rare pretty quickly, and a little bit tricky to find sometimes, and they tend to go up in price, so I'm glad I was able to pick this one up for a decent price brand new while I still could. So that's Metroid Samus Returns. And the last three games I got from a friend. These were three 3DS games that he had lying around that he didn't really play too much, and I had some movies that he wanted, so we did a straight swap, which was awesome. So the first game I got from him was Paper Mario Sticker Star. I don't get the hate towards this Paper Mario entry. I've been enjoying it a lot so far. I'm about 3 hours into it and yeah, absolutely having a blast with it. So I don't get all the hate towards this game. It's not my favourite Paper Mario game, but it's far from a bad game. So yeah, that's Paper Mario Sticker Star. The next one I was pretty happy to pick up again. Back to the Kirby, we have Kirby Triple Deluxe. And the last game, bit of a classic for me. I do like some Donkey Kong. So we have Donkey Kong Country 3D, which is an awesome, awesome game. so those are the 3DS titles that I have added into the collection. Okay, so there you go. That was another episode of Video Game Pickups. Let me know what you think of these games in the comments section below, and I will say now, because you guys are probably thinking I've bought a lot of games recently, and yes I have, but my video game pickups are probably going to start slowing down a little bit in the future, now that I've pretty much added the majority of 3DS titles that I want. There's still maybe a handful that I'll pick up over time, and yeah, I've smacked out my PlayStation 4 collection as well with a lot of great additions to that. So yeah, pickup videos may slow down a little bit in the future, but yeah, with that being said, that is it for this episode. Let me know what you think of the games that I have added into the collection in the comments section below. And once again, if you're not subscribed to Ken over at Ken's Game Collection, link is in the description box below. I highly recommend checking him out. He's an awesome YouTuber, has a ton of great videos and a really awesome video game collection. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.